Good evening, First Gear Racing fans, family, and drivers. We are here tonight in Japan at the track Motegi. In our second race of the season for our IndyCar series. About 7.5 minutes here left in practice. Looks like Nate Fields is the fastest on track. Running at 27:01. Ben Summerford, second fastest. Looking at Ben, he's in that 32 yellowish, goldish color car.
33 pitting.
I believe that's Trevor right there in front of him, Trevor Benz.
32 pitting.
Yeah. The only man out on the track currently, 84, Nolan Milnes. Got Jason Haney here, third fastest. Oh, and Jason goes for a spin. He touched that apron. It's like the 14 of Joseph Klein. Working his way off of pit road. Here's the racetrack we're at tonight. Mobility Resort Motegi. Here in Motegi, Japan. 1.5-mile track. Track temperature 76 degrees. 67 outside temp. 46 humidity with some overcast. no wind. We are set for 150 laps tonight. '66, Todd Smith, and that pink Victoria's Secret car. Just seen him hit the wall there. Jason just came off pit road. So take a ride with him here for a lap. See what these guys are looking at. There's going to be a lot more speed here out of turns 1 and 2. A lot more open. The track narrows down. It's going to be a sharper. They'll use quite a bit of brake. Even some downshifting there in 3 and 4. Touch that white line. As soon as he touched that white line, he went around. Todd Smith.
Nate, where's Sheridan at?
He's known for that high side, and that's where he's running. That's where he ran that 1 and 2 at. Looks like he's going to stay up high here in 3 and 4 as well. Doesn't really matter what track we go to. Somebody's running a little higher. It's probably going to be the 66 of Todd Smith.
Nate, you got a copy?
Where's anybody at?
I guess not many people wanted to purchase this track for a good time.
I should have known if Danica Patrick can win here, anybody can.
That looks like that is going to wrap up qualifying. I need to change some settings here. Looks like Todd Smith's going to be the first one out on the track here.
So far. A little smaller field due to maybe the track, but good luck. Thank you guys for coming tonight. We got Corey Crandall in the booth to live stream. Thank him for doing that, and let's have some fun here at Motegi.
Hey, Nate, you got a copy?
Yeah. What's up? Where's your boy at?
Yeah, he was having some problems, and he ain't going to be able to make it. So, all I can say is everybody watch out for turn 4 wall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Todd Smith put down a quick lap there on his first one. 27:08. Ben Summerford second. 84 Nolan Milnes. Jumped into that third spot here currently early on in practice. 27:04 for Todd. Trevor Benz jumped up there on his first lap. See if he'll pick anything up. Doesn't look like he picked anything up. Corey Colby jumped up to third with the 27:27 on his first lap. See if he can pick anything up here on his second lap. Coming out of 4, across the line, moves him up to second spot. Trevor Ben down to third. Todd Smith still up front with that 27:04. Nate Fields taking his green flag lap here. See, his first lap's going to put him in second. Like he picked anything up there on his second lap. Looked about 0.04 of a second slower. So that's Jason Haney is the only driver who has not yet qualified. So Jason's coming out here on the track now. The field is set other than where Jason qualifies. He's going to be the deciding factor of where everybody gets to start tonight. There's his first lap. Puts him in third. Let's see, most drivers didn't pick up very much on their second, if they picked up any. We'll see if he can pick up about 1/10 of a second. Get him up to the pole spot for the race. Looks like he ran identical laps. But that is going to be the end of qualifying. We do have a few minutes here left out of the 10 that we get to qualify. So we are set for 150 laps. I'm trying to see. Here we go. Here's our points after one race. Got Nate Fields. He won last week. He won the season opener last week at Charlotte. He's got the point lead. Corey Kobe second. Mark Hominy, he's in third. He didn't make it tonight. Then Nolan Milnes in fourth. He's here. Trevor Benz, he's sitting in sixth. Jason sitting in ninth. Joseph Klein, he's 11th. Ben Summerford's tied with him. And then Todd Smith, he's in 17th. In points, those are the handful of guys that are here. So they're all going to jump. Todd Smith will jump several spots here with all these other drivers here that didn't make it tonight. Got about 45 seconds here left in practice.
All right, guys, it is time to race. Just 8 of us tonight. 150 laps, 75% fuel, 3 sets of tires in the pits, 1 fast repair, and incident points are on for 20X is black flag, 30X is a black flag, and 40X is a DQ. Don't think we'll have that issue with just 8 of us tonight, but appreciate you guys coming, and good luck, everybody. Let's have a fun race. And whatever we do, we can't let the champ win another race back to back. We gotta cool him off a little bit.
Trust me, I have no confidence.
That's what a champion is.
Bring up our starting lineup here is the 66 of
Dan
Todd Smith.
Badger.
He's going to be the pole setter tonight. Running a 27.04. Then his outside's going to be the 57 of Nate Fields. Third place, the 9 car, Jason Haney.
Congrats to that 66 on a killer lap. Both of his laps, killer laps in the zeros. Well done on the pole, sir.
Corey Kobe, the 86.
Thank you, sir.
Is going to start fourth. Trevor Benz, the 33 car, he will be fifth. The 32 of Ben Summerford's going to be sixth. Joseph Klein, the 14, he's going to start seventh. And the 84, Nolan Milnes, he's going to bring it up from the back of the pack all the way back there from 8th spot. We do have a small field, so all these guys should get some pretty decent airing time here. We'll keep up to date with some of the battles as I see them come across. So we're waiting on one more car here to join. There he is. That ought to let the... It's going to get the pace car rolling. Pace lights are off, so it looks like we are just doing one lap. This first restart here will be double file. Everything else will be after that. Looks like that inside line got a good
All right,
jump.
I'm sleeping.
Got Todd Smith up front. Jason Haney moved up to second. It's Trevor Benz right there, third. Trevor Benz went around the 66. Jason Haney up front. Trevor Benz second. Looks like Corey Colby's looking at the inside of the 66. Looks like they're side by side there for third. Side by side back there for sixth as well. That looks like they got single file. Todd's able to hang with him there on the high side. Got him clear if he wanted to dive to the bottom, and he does. Todd holds on to third. Nate Fields got around Corey Colby as that 86 fell back just a little bit. Nate Fields got to the inside. Looks like he'll get around the 66. Moving Nate Fields up to spot number 3. Corey Colby's diving on the inside of the 66 there. Going to move the 86 of Corey Colby up to third. Fourth, put him in fourth. Moves Todd to fifth. Got the man up front. Right now, after 8 laps, the 9, Jason Haney. So he's got about a 1 second lead. One second lead, a little over 1 second over the 33 car here. Trevor Benz. Behind him is that 57, Nate Fields. Corey Kobe in the 86, running 4th. '84 of Nolan Milnes. Running 5th. And that pink car of the 66, Todd Smith. He's fell back to 6th after starting on the pole. Joseph Klein in the 14, and that yellowish color car right there, 32 of Ben Summerford. This here's our closest battle here on the track. The 33 of Trevor Benz, the 86, Nate Fields. Right on here with 57, Nate Fields looking to run down 33. Trevor got a good drive off of the turn 4 there. Took a pretty good gap between himself and this 57. Oh, Trevor hit that. And that's going to put us under caution. I think we brought it up in practice about staying off that white line, and that looks like exactly what Trevor did. Got into that white line, took him around. He may have to tow to the pits because I'm not sure that car's drivable.
Pace car in turn 2, slowing up here in turn 2.
He may be able to get it to the pits. Nope, and there he towed. That is going to put Trevor several laps down here, depending on how fast they can get that towed, use his fast repair, and get back out on the track. This series doesn't have lucky dog or anything like that. The only way to get your lap back is doing it the old-fashioned way and passing the leader under green. Looks like Jason was first off pit road. Corey Colby in the 86 came out second. 57, Nate Fields. 84, Nolan Milnes. 66, Todd Smith. 14 of Joseph Klein, and the 32, Ben Summerford. Looks like Trevor may have disconnected, or he jumped out of his car there for a few minutes. Hoping that he didn't pit or turn his fast repair off and then jump to pits. Because if he turned it off, then he'd have to wait on the clock, and it may have told him he was done. Too much damage to fix. Let's hope that didn't happen. It was just a little bit longer of a tow, and he had to hop off for a second and reload in, and we'll get back on it. Looks like they're lining up. Everybody's going to move to that high side so nobody can get that jump. Get around them on the high side. Pace car's off. Looks like Jason's going to start us whenever he feels like it. Looks like he's off. 86 and 57. And the 84, they stayed right there. Pretty close, pretty locked up. For a restart on these Indy cars. Looks like they all got a good jump. Got a battle pass for the lead here. Corey Colby, 86 to the inside. 9 fighting hard back on the high side. Looks like the 86 is going to get it. Coming off of 4. Big crossover move. Faked high, went low. The 9 to the inside and back up front. Heck of a move there early in this race by the 9. Stayed a little higher there to get a little better arc going in the turn. Jason's still getting a really good runoff. Trying to break the draft of that 86. 66. And 84 here going at it. This is for fourth. Except for 66, Todd Smith is going to take that on the high side. 84's not giving up yet. He's still pushing Todd as much as he can, trying to force a mistake, staying in that draft. Looks like he had to get out of it a little bit. He didn't want to be that close going into turns 3 and 4. Still early in the race. Good run here for the 84. Going to pull up side by side going into 3. Todd, 66, doesn't want to lose that bottom. Stay side by side. Got that yellow collar. The 32, Ben Summerford, is closing in on these two. Todd went to the high side there. 84 Nolan Milnes was able to take advantage of that and get to his inside. Puts Nolan running fourth. Todd's able to get that high side momentum to the outside of him. We're going to keep battling like this, and that 32 is just enjoying what he's seen in front of him. They're going to heat up their tires a little bit. Bench is back there cruising in their draft, slowly catching them. Kyle. I appreciate it, buddy. Take a peek up front here. The 9, Jason Haney. About a 1.2 second lead over the 86, Corey Kobe. '57 and Nate Fields running third. And we're back here at this 84-66 battle. It's continued here for the last 15 laps or so. I do not know what just happened. Caution is out. Nolan may have had an emergency and had to go. He did just jump straight off the track. He came to a stop and had to go. He's disconnected. Sometimes
Hey,
that's
start turn 2.
sometimes life gets to you and you kind of have to leave a race in the middle of it. Hate to see that it just brought out a caution. I'd like to see these guys on these longer runs, green flag pit stops. It's like the 9's first off pit road, the 86, 57, 66, 14, and 32. Those are the 6 drivers you have remaining in tonight's race. Going to go green with 106 laps remaining. They're going to have to at least make one more
Had to
pit
give the pace
stop.
car driver the finger inside the car.
Like literally?
Not that finger. That's nasty.
Green flag is out. Looks like the 9 got a good jump. That 86 wasn't too far behind him. '86 side by side for the lead. Seeing that 86 go way down to the inside wall to get up the inside of the 9. Able to take the lead. Got the 86 up front. Corey Kobe, followed by Jason Haney in the 9. 57 Nate Fields, and that orange and blue car. And then your pole setter for tonight's race. And that pink car, 66, Todd Smith. 57 dives inside of the 9. 9 going to try to stay strong there on the outside. Able to get around him, hold that second spot. Back to the outside. Now he's got the spot. Move the 57 up. Set to 66 of Todd Smith. That pink car. He's now going to try to work his way around the 9. Come back and check out the leader here, the 86, Corey Kobe. Jump back to that 57 ride. Nate Fields running second. Nine, Jason Haney in third. He is under pressure from the 66. Todd Smith. It's the only side-by-side battle on the track currently. Behind those guys battling for the fourth or the third spot. Got the 32, Ben Summerford. He's running fifth. Then the 14, Joseph Klein. He's just trying to survive and not lose those leaders. Didn't even sound like he's lifting in 1 and 2. He ended up upshifting right there in the middle of it. Let's see if he does it again. Riding here with the 32 of Ben Summerford. Running fifth. Oh! Seen the 66. Todd Smith hard into that wall. Oh, and that's not good. He's way off the pace. Gonna have to try to make it to pit road. Those leaders are coming fast. He makes it down onto pit road. We'll go back and look at this. We were riding with Ben when we seen him get up, get into the wall, bam, hard into the wall. Looks like he just got tight. Let's ride with him here. And all the way around. He had to go. Does look like the 86 and 57. They've been about 1.1, 1.2 seconds for the last several laps. Nothing being gained, nothing being lost. Just trying to log laps.
'57 pitting. '57 pitting.
9 pitting.
Looks like we're going to have some green flag pit stops here. See the 57 and 9 both come in.
14 pitting.
Pitting this time.
The 86 is going to come down pit road. It's like your top 4 have pitted, left Ben out on the track. Ben's yet to pit. He's got everybody a lap down here. Ben's going to bring his car down pit road. Looks like Corey Colby pitted with the lead. Here comes Nate Fields and Jason Haney. As you can see, the gap has shrunk between those front 2-3 cars. Just over halfway. We'll see if they can make it to the finish line from here, or if we're going to have another green flag pit stop. I'm not sure. With 3/4, I think they're running 3/4 fuel tanks this season, so I'm not sure they can do 70 laps on a fuel tank. So there may be one more pit stop, one more chance for somebody to make a mistake. Not sure what happened to the 32. Ben Summerford. Looks like he lost a lot of time. He's almost a lap down. I don't know if he got a speeding penalty or he had to do a drive-through. But He's not too far in front of these leaders. There he is there. But he is only 5.5 seconds behind this 14 car of Joseph Klein for 4th place. So there's plenty of time for him to get there. See Ben go a lap down here. Trying to stay out of their way, using the higher line. This 57 comes up on him. Get a little draft help. Move down to the inside to get around him. We've got a battle for the lead here. It's at the 57, 86. 57's plenty close enough to be in his draft to get that extra little speed. The 86 jumped out to another 6.6 seconds gap between the 57 here. See the 86, Corey Colby coming up on the 14. Joseph Klein to put him a lap down. He's going to leave 3 on the lead lap. 86, Corey Colby. 57, Nate Fields. And then 9 of Jason Haney. doubled that gap between him and the 57 by just about double here in the last 3 or 4 laps. 1.3 seconds. And you can see he's trying to save fuel as he's shutting his car off and letting it coast into 3 and 4. He's trying to save just a little bit of fuel. He's got a 1 second lead. Has allowed Nate Fields to close in just a little bit. He's still shutting it off, trying to save. Back here we got a battle of the lap cars. 14, Joseph Klein. He's in 4th. 32, Ben Summerford in 5th. And you got the lead lap car of Jason Haney, the black one. He's in 3rd. Trying to get these guys behind him so he can start moving up towards the front. Ride with Nate, see if he's closing in on the 86. He has to just be fuel saving. 57, he ain't saving. He's trying to get all he can out of it. Little slip there in 3 and 4. Lost him about 2/10 there. jump back on board with the 86 Corey Colby, see if he's still shutting it off. No, he did not shut it off that time going into 3. Seen at that time who shut it off. Hey Justin, I just looked up, seen your message. Yeah, we broadcast every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday race for our league between me, Jason, and Edwin James. We all kind of take turns broadcasting. Yeah, there was only 8 cars tonight that started the race. There's 6, or there's only 5 running still. Everybody else, Todd, Trevor, and Nolan, they've all left. But this is a small field. We usually have 15 to 17 cars racing this series. But it's kind of a different track. I don't know if very many people had it. They may not wanted to buy it. But these guys have made it exciting. No, we didn't really have any big wrecks. It was just Trevor hit the apron, and once you hit that apron, it's just gonna spin you out.
9 pitting.
He had to tow to the pits, and then he left after that. And then Nolan, I'm not sure what happened to Nolan. He just came to a stop. I don't know if he may have had some kind of emergency where he had to get off. That's why he left. And then Todd,
57 pitting.
he got into the wall coming off of 4, and then he quit.
32 pitting. 32 pitting.
Got green flag pit stops happening now. Looks like the 9 was first off, or first on pit road.
Pitting this time.
Looks like your leader's going to go down pit road this time here. Corey has lapped everybody since he stayed out a couple extra laps. These guys are going to flash by here. They're getting their lap back, so they're still got to go all the way around. That puts them on the lead lap. You don't see Ben flash by. That's going to put him back down to only down 1 lap. So he's going to take off. They're coming out of 4 now. We'll see how big of a gap he's going to have. Looks like a pretty flawless pit stop. Looks like he's going to be the big gainer on that pit cycle, as he now has an over 3-second lead over the 57. Jason Haney moved up quite a bit. I think he was like 4 seconds behind that 57. He's now about 1.5 seconds back behind him. Then you got the battle for fourth here still going on with the 32 and the 14. Both of these drivers are a lap down, but they're still fighting for position. We do not have a I rating cap or anything. So, I mean, if you can race, you know, on either night, we race Sundays, we're in the trucks. Mondays, we're here on the IndyCar. Wednesdays, the Mission R Porsche, the electric car for Wednesdays. And then Friday, we do our next gen races, and then Saturday nights are the Gen 6s. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We've got some really good guys in here, and then we've got some guys that, you know, just come out here and do it for fun. But we're just, you know, this first gear racing, it's, yeah, we like to compete, we like to win. Everybody likes to win, but, you know, we're like a family. We're here to have fun, race hard. We try to race clean. You know, there's some tracks where racing clean's impossible. You know, if you know much about racing, that's happens sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I know we have guys with well under the 1,000 I rating that are racing with us. So I mean, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, just come, you know, get in the Discord, and then you can join the league in the Discord. I may be able to share it here. If I can find the right button. Okay, yeah, if you can get the link from him. Or I can have Jason, I'm not sure, I don't know how to share it from my Discord I'm looking at now. I can have Jason put a link in the comments here after the race. Boy, these two guys here, Ben and Joseph, they want to be fourth. Ben's going to get the pass and be able to pull away. Jumped out to about a 1 second lead over Joseph here. Jump back up here to the leader. 86, Corey Kobe. 20 laps to go, 19 to go. I still think I heard his car shut off. We're going to hop on board with him and see if he's trying to save enough. He did pit 2 or 3 laps later than the rest of them, and he is shutting it off. Watch it one more time as he dives in. He's going to shut it off. Just for that little bit. About halfway through the turn. Fires it back up. Gets a good drive off.
Sorry about that.
All good. That was fun.
Not sure what happened to Mr. Summerford here, but 14 got back around him. Second place here, Nate Fields in the 57. He is closing the gap just a little bit, but with 12 coming to 11 laps to go, I don't think he's going to have enough time. He also pitted 2 laps sooner than the 86. Got the 9 of Jason Haney running the fastest laps on the track that lap. Looks like the pace is picking back up. Running about 4/10 a lap faster than they were about 5 laps ago. Trying to get this shootout here to the end. Jason Haney here sending it into one. A little closer look on that beautiful 9 paint scheme he's rocking with the FGR logo on it. Right a lap here with the number 9. Come to 4 laps to go right here. Got a battle back here for the lap down cars. Looks like the 86. Corey Kobe is going to take the white flag. A little bit over 2-second lead over the 57, Nate Fields. Going to have to ask him about that, shutting the car off. Checkered flag is out. 86 across the line.
Nice win, Corey.
57.
Nice job.
Nate Fields finishes second.
Thank you, sir. It feels good.
9 Jason Haney.
Hey, good win, Corey. You got you
And
one.
we got a battle
Told you.
here. 4th place is going to go to the 32, Ben
Thank you, guys. Good
Summerford.
race.
And the 14 of Joseph
Damn,
Clyde.
I'm going to take a nerve pill. Good running.
Will be,
I ran out of fuel at
5th.
the last turn there.
I got 1.2 laps left.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys second, third were going to be close. On
I just had to save a little bit too much there on that last run to really have a chance to do anything after I fell back trying to save earlier in the race. It didn't do me no good either.
Ben and I were fighting for like 30, 40 laps like it was the last lap of the 500.
Yeah, I oversaved a little bit too, but that clean air was really good for that.
We're going to see if these top three want
Corey
to
is
jump in
still
here.
down in the broadcast booth. Top three can do some interviews if you like with Mr. Corey.
Yeah, give me a second here.
No problem. Smoke it down, burn it down, man, burn it down. Nice win.
Looks like Jason Haney's jumped in here. We will pull him in, have a talk with our third place finisher.
Oh no,
Hey,
Kyle.
Hey, Jason, it's Corey up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, third place tonight. Pretty good race for they're only starting with 8 cars, but I mean you guys still kind of put on a show early, and then I mean it looked like they were just back and forth. What can you tell me about the race today?
Yeah, tonight's race was fun. This track, I love the speeds it creates and the opportunity for the draft and be able to make runs on other cars. What really was a bummer about tonight was how tight the car would get, just like we've run into at some other tracks in 3 and 4. You really had to make 3 and 4 work because it's such a tighter corner, and it would really want to get tight. But it was fun. The car was fast. Led some laps early. Really felt good up front. Trying to plan strategy for fuel, and the couple cautions that we had really just didn't play into what I had planned for cautions, or at least for strategy. The first one was helpful because it was just fuel add, and then I felt like we could go the rest of the way, no issues. And then that second caution kind of threw it to where I was right on the edge again and had to save for the rest of the race and just trying to manage it. But I wanted to go fast, so it's hard because I like going fast. So congrats to Corey. He got by me there and really kind of checked out. And same to Nate. Once they got by me, I couldn't get back to him. I couldn't run map 1 for very long, if at all. So I was just kind of in fuel conservation mode. But it was good. It was a good race. It was fun. Motegi's a fun track. I really enjoy it. I'm glad we got to race it. Wish we had a few more cars tonight, but otherwise appreciative to the guys that came out tonight and helped put on a show for you.
Heck yeah, man! It was a fun race. I mean, with only 8 cars, I mean there was still action. Like I know I was following lap down cars there about the last 50 laps because they just kept going back and forth. So
Heck yeah, man. Ben and Joseph put on the show tonight, man. They were battling like they was racing for the win every lap. It was pretty cool to even see my relative and my track map and then looking over at the broadcast and watching their battle. It was pretty fun. So that was pretty awesome.
Yep. It was a good race. Hey, I'll give you the floor for a second here if you want to say anything to our fans and listeners.
Absolutely. Give a shout out to First Gear Racing, all the members, the FGR admin team. Thank you for broadcasting, Corey. And shout out to all the fans that are watching that participate in our broadcast and support us. And can't wait to come back and do it again next week.
Yes, sir. Sounds fun. Jason, we appreciate everything you do. I'm going to let you go so we can get on with these interviews. And have a good night, and I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
All right, Corey. Take care, bud.
All right. Thanks, Jason. That is Jason Haney, driver of the number 9 First Gear Racing car. Looks like Nate Fields. Looks like all 3 of them are in, so we'll bring in Nate here. Hey, Nate, this is Corey up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy, Corey. What's going on?
Hey, buddy. Heck of a race tonight. I know there wasn't a big field, but you guys still put on a pretty good show.
Yeah, I try. it was a long one. I'll tell you that. Just didn't have enough tonight. Just come up a little short, but it's okay. I had one good run at Corey, and I thought I'm gonna go ahead and take it, and then I backed off because I thought, hey, still got, I don't know, 30 plus laps left, and so then after that he just took off, and it was just no stopping him tonight. So
Yeah, you put on a heck of a drive. Winning last week at Charlotte, and then coming out here, finishing second. I mean, that ought to still keep you with your points lead pretty easily. But it's still a long season.
yeah, hoping next week, Nathan, the barber nemesis for mine. So most of these tracks are just just rivals for myself, So
Yeah, well, that's what kind of keeps it exciting though. Instead of just doing something, the same thing every week, just switching it up. It's a road course next week, so
absolutely, yes.
hopefully we
It's
can get a few more drivers in. But how do you feel on your road courses with this car?
Oh, I love it. It's just you gotta be focused all the time on a road course with these Indy cars. But ovals are a little different, so you can't make very many mistakes on a road course, or you're off, hit the wall, and your day's over. So I just gotta be patient and kind of figure out where everybody is and what everybody else is doing, so where everybody else is at. So, but I want to congratulate Corey Kobe on the win. Hell of a drive. Jason on third. So.
Yep. I mean, they all drove really good. I mean, you three were the only ones on the lead lap, but then battling for fourth and fifth with Ben and Joseph, they were those last 30, 40 laps. I mean, they were just trading spots and battling, and
Oh wow!
It was kind of fun to watch. With
I'll have to definitely go watch that. It'd be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll give you. You kind of did your shout outs with Corey and Jason. Is there anything else you want to say here?
Yep. Just thanks you guys for FGR once again. Glad to at least have another podium, 2 in a row, and congrats on everybody else, and hope nobody had any horrible experiences tonight. So.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good for the most part. There's a couple of them that may be a little upset with themselves, I think, more than anything. But hey, congratulations, yeah. P2.
Yes, thank you, Corey.
We'll see you next week doing some road coursing. So.
Yep, that ought to be fun.
Yep. All right, Nate. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yep. Absolutely. Thank you.
And then we can bring in our big winner of this evening. Hey, Corey, it's Corey. You got a copy?
Yeah, Corey, I got you.
Hey,
congratulations.
First place. You started. I didn't know once Jason got away from you that first time. I didn't really know if you were going to have anything for him, but once you got around him that second time on that restart, it looked like it was just all you.
Yeah, that was the key. That's what I was telling him. We were having a lot of fun snaking around the straightaway there, Indianapolis Motor Speedway style. But yeah, I knew that I was doing everything I could and couldn't get to him. So luckily we did have a restart or two, and then that last one, that was the only run that I was really getting on him. So I knew if I could get around him and then clear him, and then I knew just for about 2 or 3 laps I had to nail turn 3 and 4 because that dirty air on second on back, it just made the car plow. So just took advantage. I think the strong restart really was what it came down to, and just didn't look back from there.
Yeah, man, it was a heck of a drive. It was fun to watch. I'm hoping the viewers enjoyed it because there's some good battles for only 8 cars starting the race and ending with 5. There was still some good battles almost all race long. But
yeah, it was. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying it was a lot of fun. Fuel was kind of coming into play a little bit there, too. It was looking like it was going to be somewhat close if you were doing absolutely no saving. There was going to have to be another pit stop. So luckily, I don't know how I got to such a nice little gap. It was comfortable enough that they had no draft on me, and I was saving quite a bit in 3 and 4 because you already had to lift quite a bit in there. So I was just doing that as a cushion, and I was for sure they were going to run out. I knew I had the gap, but I thought, hey, these guys are going to run out of fuel too, and I'm going to have a huge lead here. But they were able to stick with it. I saw the gap came down to like 2.5 seconds, so I kind of picked up my pace. And but yeah, it was after the restart, it was a little easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean it was a heck of a drive. I do have a question for you. We were riding along with you, and were you shutting the car off going into 3?
Yes, I was.
You were okay. I was just making sure it wasn't a glitch. I seen that and I was like, I know people
Yep.
do that to save fuel, but I didn't know. I figured these cars would be going too fast.
No, like I said, I've kind of mastered that. Like I said, you almost completely lifted going into 3 here anyway, and you downshift to like 3rd gear. So at that point, why wouldn't you? You know, you're going to be off the throttle for a couple seconds. I've got the clutch pedal on my setup, so just as I was lifting, just that 1 or 2 seconds was just kind of blurping the clutch, and it was just that little bit. Like I said, it wasn't like I thought it was going to be too close, but I saw that it was going to maybe be close if you're in fuel 1 and running full speed. It was going to definitely not make it. So just a little cushion, a little trick that I do quite a bit. I conserve my stuff in general. That's kind of my style. So it worked out for me tonight.
Yep, and that's all that matters. One race at a time. Winning tonight, congratulations on that. I'll give you a few seconds here if you want to give out any shout outs or say anything here to our fans listening at home.
Yeah, for sure. As always, love getting wins. I'm very passionate about this, so I wanted to put a good campaign for this season towards Nate and whoever else was going to rise up and try to contend. And a couple strong runs by both of us already, but love racing, love getting the win. Appreciate being a part of this league. I've had a blast every race I've been a part of this. And little sentimental shout outs. My mom's birthday today. She passed away about 9 years ago, and I just cool to get a win on her birthday. So I want to give a shout out to my mom and think about her today. And thank you for doing the broadcast, even though there's only 8 of us on track. I tried to put on a good show with Jason there and Nate. We all tried to have some fun. So just thank you and thank everybody. So have a good night.
All right, Corey, I appreciate it. Congratulations again. I'll send you back down to the waiting room here. And
Alrighty.
all right, we'll see you next week road coursing.
All right, appreciate it. I'll be putting in some practice.
All right, buddy. We'll see you
Later.
And that is Corey Kobe, driver of the number 86, winner tonight at Motegi. Here are your race results. You got Corey Kobe finishing on top. Nate Field second, Jason Haney third, Ben Summerford fourth, Joseph Klein fifth, Todd Smith. He quit a little early on us this evening after getting into the wall. He got sixth, and then Nolan Milnes. That was that second caution. Not sure what happened. He just came down the track and stopped. Hopefully everything's all right with him. And then 8th place tonight was Trevor Benz, and he was at first caution where he hit the apron, spun up, hit the wall, and had to tow to the pits. They do have a fast repair. I don't think either of those two used them, Todd or Trevor, but they still put on a heck of a show. I mean, for eight cars tonight, they did still put on a heck of a show. Like I said, we're going road coursing next week. Hopefully we can get a few more drivers in here to watch. But even if there's 8, I will be here, and we'll make the best of it. So I appreciate everybody watching here at home, watching, listening. Yeah, I mean, it's first gear racing. It's a heck of a family we got going on. Jason Haney, he's doing a heck of a job running this league. So we enjoy it. But I am Corey from First Gear Network, and we broadcast almost all of our races. We ain't broadcasting our Wednesday night races, but our Friday next gen race is broadcasted. I broadcast it, and then Saturday night in the Gen 6, Edwin James is up in the booth, and Sunday night in the trucks, Jason's in the booth, and then I'm on the booth here on Mondays. So we appreciate all you guys. Spread the word of FGR. We'd love to have a few more drivers and get these fields a little bigger. I mean, we don't necessarily need 40 drivers every race, but we'd like to get 15, 20, 25. But anyway, until next week, I'm gonna get off here and have a good night, have a good week, and we'll see you next time.